The Israeli government this afternoon is facing public pressure to topple Hamas as the latest Gaza war reaches its fifth day. Video taken today just east of Gaza shows Israeli tanks and soldiers as the nation builds up for an expected ground attack. So far, more than 2,500 people on both sides have died in the conflict. Meanwhile, Hamas is calling Israel's claims that it's targeting elite forces in the Gaza Strip, quote, baseless. Hamas says the IDF is indiscriminately hitting neighborhoods without warning, as well as targeting civilian institutions, mosques, and residential areas with people inside, including women and children. And right now, we know at least 25 Americans are among those killed in the war. Just a few hours ago, Secretary of State Antony Blinken delivered a strong message to Israel and the rest of the Middle East. Blinken arrived in Tel Aviv this morning and met with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to discuss the ongoing war and pledge support from the United States.
The message that I bring to Israel is this. You may be strong enough on your own to defend yourself, but as long as America exists, you will never ever have to. We will always be there by your side.
This is a time, a particular time, a special time, that we must stand tall, proud, and united against evil.
Blinken is also meeting with Jordan's King Abdullah and Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, working to prevent this conflict spreading to other parts of the region. He's also discussing a possible humanitarian corridor to allow civilians to leave Gaza as military operations continue. And Hoosiers with loved ones in Israel and Gaza, they're worried as the war grows more intense. We spoke with one Ball State graduate living in Israel and an IUPUI student with family living in Gaza. Now, both have different ties to each country, but as Chase Howell shows us, they each describe similar fears of what's to come.
Maddie Pines, a recent graduate from Butler University, never imagined she'd trade her dorm room in for a bomb shelter.
In the blink of a second, my worst nightmare came true.
Pines lives and teaches English to kids in Israel. She says it wasn't too long ago when the streets of Jerusalem were buzzing with people. Now, they sit quiet with only the sound of air raid sirens breaking the silence.
We are only supposed to be within a minute and a half away from a bomb shelter at any time because in Jerusalem, that is the amount of time we have when the sirens go off to find a safe place.
This video taken over in Gaza by family members of Indiana native Mohammed Abu Hamas. His family members telling him neighboring homes have been reduced to rubble from Israeli airstrikes.
They're all currently holed up in one hallway in hopes that if they have gotten hit by an airstrike that, they die together.
Over the weekend, Abu Hamas says two of his cousins died as a result of the war.
There's not much that you can do over here for your family. You just see on the phone, message by message, what they're feeling. And it's just like, it's a very surreal experience. You dissociate.
Reporting in Indianapolis, Chase Howell, 13 News.
And later today, there will be a rally on Monument Circle for the Palestinian people. It is being put on by the Party for Socialism and Liberation at Butler University. It all begins at 5:30 on the Circle.